Welcome guys. So this is ninth standard factorization chapter. Very interesting chapter, very simple chapter, and very important with respect to your future studies. The base of calculus, I can say it's in this chapter, like expansions, factorizations, indices, logarithm. So calculus के 13 chapters है in standard 12 and 11th unka base is there in this chapter factorization. So like this is like a very important, very interesting, very nice chapter. So learn these chapters on time. What do you mean by on time? Factorization, when now we're learning, we might take 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and now in these 3 weeks get expertise students on this chapter, because this is like the base of algebra. Okay, so you must enjoy this chapter, then you can do many things very nicely in mathematics. So what all things we're going to learn in this chapter? There are five different types of question, guys, or else five types of factorizations. One, two, three, four, and five. 1 second. So we will going to see each and every type of questions in detail. Okay. So first one is like basic factorizations. Like there would be ax plus bx. So you can take it out x common, and it will become a plus b. That's all. Done. You understood? Okay. I'll give one more example. Okay, there could be something like this way, like 4x square plus 3x cube. So what we can do, okay, or else you can do, um, let's say uh, x square, we can take it out common. So what will happen? 4x plus 3, okay, 4x won't come, only 4 will come. 4x square may say, if x square goes out, that means 4 will be left over, plus x square into what will come? 3x square, 3x cube, 3x. Are you getting it? So this is very basic factorization. Okay, then will be the first exercise based on this. Then there is something called as second type, that is called as grouping. Now what is grouping? uh, Grouping means there would be four terms or five terms or six terms, something like this way. Like look at this, ax square. Okay, there could be something like this, x square plus 2x plus 1 plus, let's say, x plus, okay, 3x plus 3, something like this way. Now what will happen, we can make these as one group. Okay, we can make these as a group. So now this is a perfect square of what? X plus 1 the whole square, plus यहाँ पर देखते हैं, if we'll take it out 3 common, it will become x plus 1. Now, we've done the groups. So look at this, these are two different groups. So that's the reason this method is called as grouping. Now we can take it out x plus 1 common outside. So if we take it out x plus 1 common, what will be left over inside the bracket? Now look at this, x plus 1 the whole square. If we are taking out common means what? We are dividing basically. We're dividing this term by x plus 1. So x plus 1 would be left over. And from this term, if we take it out x plus 1 common outside, that means what will be left over? Only 3. You understood, guys? So what will be the final answer of this particular sum? Okay, this is sum number 1, you can say. What will be the answer? X plus 1 into x plus 4. You getting it? So this is basically called as grouping. I hope you understood it. You want me to give one more example? Okay, I can give one more example also. Like, it could be something like this. X plus 1, okay, x square plus 1 plus 1 upon x square plus 2 by okay, 2 by x plus x plus 2x, you can say. Okay, now how to make a group? So look at this again. Now you must be wondering, sir, how do you understand how to take it in the group and what not to take it in the group, or how do you understand? Don't worry, guys, it's just a matter of practice. The more you'll practice, the better you will get the concepts. Are you getting it? So it's just a matter of practice, guys. So now what exactly is this? This is a perfect square of what? X plus 1 upon x, the whole square, isn't it? We have already learned this. X square plus 1 upon x the whole square. It will, oh, it should be 2 over here. It should be 2 over here. So x square plus 1 upon x square plus 2 into x into 1 upon x. So this will become 2. And I mean, x plus 1 upon x the whole square, and plus what can be done over here, can be taken out 2 common, so it will become x plus 1 upon x. Now see, this is not in that pattern, but we can make that as a pattern. Are you getting it? Now we can do x plus 1 upon x common outside. So if we take it out common, what will happen? X plus 1 upon x plus 2, and that's all, guys. Did you understand? So this is the basic uh, factorization sums. Are you getting it? Called as grouping. Now we finished two types of the sums. Don't worry, guys. We're going to do ample of sums. It's just an introduction. In 10 minutes time, I want to give you all, like, all type of questions. Now then there would be something called as splitting the middle term. Something called as splitting the middle term. Isn't it? Splitting the middle terms. Or it is also called as splitting middle terms. Okay, middle term. Or else it is also called as trinomials, or else it is also called as something as quadratic. So if it is x square plus 2x plus 1, now suppose some people do not understand this. Now how to factorize this? X square plus 2x plus 1, simple. There is something called as product and sum concept. Okay, you can remember Prashant. So okay, P stand for product and S stand for sum. P stand for product. So product is over here 1 and the sum is over here plus 2. So product is basically the coefficient of x square and constant. So यहाँ पर constant of x square is a constant है 1 and coefficient of x square है 1. So इनका product है 1 into 1 1 and the sum is coefficient of x, that is positive 2. So now what are the two factors of 1? 1 1s are. So it will become x square plus. Why it is called splitting the middle term? Now you'll understand. I am splitting this 2x as 1x plus 1x. 1x plus 1x and plus 1. Now look at this, if we'll multiply this, if we'll multiply 1 into 1, you get positive 1, and if you'll add this, you're going to get positive 2. Are you getting it? And this is what called as splitting the middle term. We split it at 2x as positive 1x plus positive 1x. Now we'll make a groups, these two terms and these two terms. Are you understanding, guys? I hope you are writing also, huh, guys? So this will become, take it out x common, x plus 1. From these first two terms, x has been taken out common, x plus 1. From these last two terms, taken out 1 common and x plus 1. So it becomes, are you getting it? X. Now look at this. Again, there are two terms, one term and the second term. Now, इसमें से क्या कर सकते हैं? X plus 1 we can take it out common. Okay, because this is x plus 1, x plus 1 I have taken out common. Now, what is left over? Left over from these term would be x plus 1 from the another term. Are you getting it? Now, many people do not write this plus 1 and then they get confused. Oh my god, why should I take this 1? Why should I write plus 1? It is no value and something like that. Nothing like it, guys. You'll have to write it down like this. So, this is called as splitting, something called as middle term. I hope you understood. Then there is a fourth type of sum, something called as a difference between the two squares. Difference between two squares. Two squares. Like p square minus q square can be further factorized as p plus q into p minus q. This is very nice and very interesting and super duper easy. Okay, we're going to learn this and then you'll understand why I'm laughing. Okay, anyway, I'll do one more sum of this type, like second type of the sum, like 4x square minus 1 upon 9y square. So you can do this as 2x the whole square minus 1 upon 3y the whole square. And now you can further factorize these as 2x plus 1 upon 3y, and in another bracket 2x minus 1 upon 3y. I hope you understood this. What is this? Difference between the two squares. And the last topic of this factorization is something called as sum or the difference of the two cubes. What is the last topic? Sum of two cubes or difference of two cubes or and difference of two cubes. So there are two basic formulas and then we'll have to split something. A cube minus b cube is nothing but the difference, and sum would be a cube plus b cube. So what are the two formulas? We have already learned these, but anyway we can just write down like this: a minus b into the bracket a square plus uh, b square plus ab, and a cube plus b cube में क्या रहेगा? A plus b in first bracket, and in second bracket a square plus b square minus ab. Now see, there are two signs which you have to take care. See, when it is negative, this would be negative and this would be positive ab. Notice that there is no 2ab. Okay, did you notice that there is no 2ab, there is single ab? And a cube plus b cube में, if this is plus, then this would be plus and AB would be negative. That's all, guys. We can do many sums based on this. But now at the moment, I feel I should stop with this. And here is the summary of this entire chapter is ready in front of you guys. So this is it. This is it, the entire 9th standard factorization is. If you're thinking like this, then you're wrong. There is a lot more than this in this particular chapter. So we will going to make I guess 4 to 5 वीडियोस तो बना ही दे देंगे, और ऑन एन एवरेज 6 वीडियोस का मेरा प्लान है. सो इसको एक वीडियो ऑलरेडी बन चुके हैं, तो अनदर 5 वीडियोस विल कीप कमिंग अप ऑन दिस पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक. सो वॉच द एंटायर सीरीज एंड गेट एक्सपर्टीज ऑन दिस पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर. It's a really really important and super duper simple chapter in the 9th standard. If you think you are good at this chapter, then try our last video and then you'll understand how nice this chapter is. So see you in the next video. Till then,